Hi all, welcome to Physio Exam Buddy. This video is on oogenesis. It is one of the important questions asked from the reproductive system. First, about the definition of the oogenesis. That is the process of formation of the ova from the primitive germ cells. All the primitive germ cells arises from a genital ridge. So the epithelium of the genital ridge is converted into germinal epithelium. And from the germinal epithelium arises the primordial ova or oogonia, which contains 46 chromosomes in a female. And in the gut section of the ovary, there is an outer cortex as well as inner medulla. And the outer cortex contains follicles containing the ova in different stages of development. Once the primordial ova or oogonia containing 46 chromosomes is formed, it migrates into the cortex of the ovary. And it gets surrounded by a single layer of the granulosa cells to form the primordial follicle. This one, the primordial follicle, which contains the immature ovum, that is the primary oocyte. In a fetal life, by fifth month, there will be around 7 million primordial follicles in a female fetus. At birth, the number decreases to 2 million, that is 1 million in each ovary. Out of this 2 million, 50% is atretic, whereas the normal 50% undergo first part of the first meiotic division, but they enter a stage of arrest in the prophase, prophase stage of the which is the primary oocyte. And this arrest at the prophase phase, it is because of a factor which is secreted from the granulosa cells surrounding the this primordial follicle, that is the oocyte maturation inhibiting factor. Atresia continues during the development, and at puberty, the number of follicles will be less than 3 lakhs. After puberty, the oogenesis occurs once in every 28 days. Even though more than one follicle undergoes maturation process every month, only one reaches the maturity, whereas the others degenerate. After puberty, that is just before the ovulation, the primary oocyte which get arrested at the prophase stage will complete the first meiotic division, that is just before the ovulation, which occurs on the 14th day of the menstrual cycle. And it is converted into secondary oocyte and a first polar body, each containing 23 chromosomes. And this first polar body is degenerate, whereas the secondary oocyte containing 23 chromosomes undergoes second meiotic division. But the division again stops at the metaphase phase because of a protein which is known as the pp39-MOS protein. Metaphase is completed only when the fertilization occurs. After fertilization, there occurs destruction of the pp39-MOS, which is responsible for the arrest at the metaphase. And this is destroyed by another proteases, which is known as the calpain. It is a calcium-dependent cysteine protease. If there is no fertilization, there won't be no destruction of this pp39-MOS. So the metaphasic arrest of the follicle continues. And once the fertilization occurs, the secondary oocyte is converted into our mature ovum, again containing 23 chromosomes. And once fertilization happens with the help of the sperm, then a new individual having 46 chromosomes will be formed. Along with the mature ovum, second polar body is also formed containing 23 chromosomes, which will degenerate. About 500 ova is expelled in the reproductive life, whereas no new ova is formed after. So, before birth, in the fetal life itself, the oogonium is formed, which contains 2N, that is 46 chromosome, which undergo mitosis and is converted into primary oocyte, again containing 46 chromosome. But the arrest at the prophase stage will occur. Then after puberty, the meiosis continues and it is converted into secondary oocyte, which contain 23 chromosomes. Still, the arrest in the metaphase 2 continues. And once the fertilization happens, only the metaphasic arrest will be depleted, and it will lead to the formation of a fertilized egg, which again contains 42 and or 46 chromosomes after fertilization, whereas the polar body, that is the first as well as the second polar body formed, is also get degenerated. Thank you for your patient listening, and keep on watching Physio Exam Buddy, which makes your physiology exams more easier.